Good morning, folks. Friday morning, just after 8:30, and it's a lovely morning, and it looks like it's going to be a lovely day. I was just taking a look at the little gorge here near my camp. Let me show you. So I think you can just see the top of my tent there, over the grass, under the tree. Let me zoom back out. I had to zoom in a little bit for that. I was just looking down the little gorge here. Green in the bottom, because obviously this is the kind of the natural storm runoff. This is where any water, when it does rain, gets channeled here, either naturally or by landworks, by the local authority. And this is one of the runoff points where the water will run down and off and towards the Mediterranean Sea. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. We'll just go this way. Oh, sorry folks, got a dog pulling at me. Oh, speaking of which, tradition, folks. You're gonna have your traditions. Tina, go. Hey, say hello to the peoples. Hey, come on. Okay, folks. We just walk here to this little bay. So we're basically, if we'd come out of my camp and turn left, as we normally do, and come to the end of the little road here, I normally turn left over there, behind this building and onto the cliffs that way. That's where I normally film from. I'm just going to come this way and just show you, you'll have seen this if you've seen me go for walks, and I go down the path here to this little cove, and then I'll often just go up the stairs at the other side as a quick. It cuts off about 300 metres of walking on the road around the bay. Just go a couple hundred metres over the bay. But look at this for beautiful. Let's have a look. Like I said, it's a little bit after 8:30, 8:35, 8:40, somewhere there or thereabouts. But look at this, on my doorstep, folks. I got dog pulling still though. Tina, go, stop it. What do you say, folks? Shall we have a quick walk down the little path here, onto the little bay? Strictly speaking, you're not supposed to take dogs down here, I don't think. I don't know. They're not allowed on beaches at certain times of year, certainly. Whether this classified as a beach, whether this is that time of year, who knows? Let's have a look. And just before that, folks, I wonder if you'd allow me a few seconds just to advertise Trampcast. Join me on Sundays for Trampcast. It's the weekly look at the successes, the failures, the happenings in my life as a tramp, a homeless guy, a hobo, living in Torrevieja in Spain. It's at 5 o'clock Spanish time, Central European time. It's at 4 p.m. GMT, UK time. And 10 a.m. US Central time. Love to see you there, folks. Okay. Delta Mike, out. Obviously Tina leads the way, the boss lady. Guys, you understand this? The ladies are always in charge. Oh, Tina. Oi. Come on. Go down to the sea. Look at this though, folks. Look at that. Friday morning at the seaside. Would you call this a beach? I'm not exactly sure. Give it 1,000 years for these rocks and pebbles to grind down into sand, maybe. Maybe you could end up with something that you might call a beach. For now, I'm not convinced. I'll call it shoreline. Tina, go. Come on. Come on. Pulling in the opposite direction half the time, guys. Let's see if I can find a spot to perch. Oh, I'm too old for this. Okay. On the one hand, doggy. On the other hand, the sea. Oh, we got someone in the sea. I don't know if I can see my screen and zoom in at the same time. There we go. An early morning dip for some brave soul. I'll zoom back out. Normal scale for the rest of us. Little house there on the cliffs. I'll zoom in a little bit, but I don't want to be rude. I know they're in public view, but you know, keep away from the guy on the cliffs doing his morning ablutions on the. Is he in the water or is he not in the water? I'm not zooming in on someone in budgie smugglers. Probably not. Just look at that, guys. The only sound spoiling it is the bin men on top of the cliffs above me. Quick look to the bin men. They're just cleaning up, doing a good job. But it's a shame they have to. And their engine obviously ticking over, spoiling the peace and tranquility a little bit. And here's a doggy. Can I even zoom out far enough with a doggy? No. Okay folks, look at that. Just trying to get a few minutes of peace and tranquility. Just calm and relaxing. The early morning sunshine. The sounds of the sea. Are you still there? 50% of you will have left already. Just because nothing's happening. The rest of you, those who stay, you get a little sense of nature. Not quite like being here, but better than nothing. Just hang on in there, folks. Bin men are just leaving. The engine will recede into the background. Some morning peace. Tranquility. Just the sounds of nature. Can you hear the waves? Just lapping at the pebbles on the beach. Calming. Grounding. Just relax with nature. Even the sounds of a panting dog. Don't know if you can hear that. As soon as she's in the sun, she starts panting. A look up at the cliffs. Look at that sky, folks. Look at that blue sky. Crystal clear. There's maybe a slight haze high up, but it is early morning still. It's going to be a fantastic day. And we've got the sea, the sun, slight breeze, but nothing to be concerned about. It's a good way to spend 5 or 10 minutes in the morning. It's not my regular spot, but when I do come here, it's a good start to the day. We've got some bird song. Again, I'm not sure how well the camera will pick that up. Sounds of nature, folks. Birds, the breeze, the sea. And in the distance, humankind. Car alarms and construction vehicles reversing and beeping away. They're way off in the distance. Here, we got the rocks, the cliffs. We got seaweed. Lots of seaweed piled up on the edge of the slight tidal rise that we get. It's the Med, so it doesn't do anything fantastic in terms of tide, but there is some. And we've got the waves just lapping at the rocks. Okay, folks. Thank you for joining me this morning. I am Delta Mike. And from Tina. And from me, Delta Mike, out.